If you have an hour, we'll show you how to drop over a decade in your face. Then,
when does a person's love for plastic surgery cross the line from hobby into a full-blown addiction?
I'm currently a triple L and I want to go to a triple Q.
Why this extreme?
plus,
Here's what's breaking in today's News in 2.
Sofia Vergara's battle with her ex over frozen embryos and Demi Lovato's embarrassing autograph encounter. All new on The Doctors.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show today. While time travel sadly doesn't exist just yet, that sure doesn't stop most of us from asking that age-old question, how do I turn back the clock on my face?
My mom definitely showed a great example on taking care of herself, but we both definitely have this issue.
The worst part of my face, I feel, is like over here, like the bags under my eyes.
I'm one of those people that every day someone's like, oh, you look so tired, when I had like 10 hours of sleep.
I'd like to look like 10 years younger. I don't know if that's possible, but it would be nice.
I don't think that I look older than my age, but I do think that in today's society, nobody really looks their age anymore. So I kind of feel like if you can't beat them, join them.
I could never imagine myself like sitting here getting a cosmetic procedure.
One of the biggest fears that a lot of my patients have is that they're going to look different. Don't want people who are observing you to be able to put their finger on what was done. I'm marking an area called the zygomatic arch. I'm going to give you a little pinch, and this is a really beautiful area of the cheek to enhance, and it's just creating a nice lift. And that's sort of what this whole experience is going to feel like. This is Dysport, and it's purified protein that basically relaxes the muscles. So it interrupts the signal going from the nerves to the muscles so that the muscles don't contract and pull on the skin, creating wrinkles. Everything's just lifting in front of my eyes. It's really nice. I'm going to be coming into this corner here to give you a little bit of a lifting effect there, because right now the corner seems to be turning down. So it almost looks like you have little mosquito bites, and those actually go down within the next few minutes. I'm going to do a little bit right into the eye hollow right over there, and then you're done. You're all set. You're all done.
Thank you.
All right.
What do Carrie and her mother, Shelley, look like today? Well, you're going to have to stick around because later in the show, we're going to reveal the results of their Drop a Decade makeovers. But
If I look in the mirror, I don't look like as young as I really feel.
You wake up in the morning, you feel great, and then you go look in the mirror and you're like, I don't look like that.
Dr. Bowe is making us feel like it's going to be fun, and I do trust her, and I think it'll be great.
I see a lot of mothers and daughters, but usually they're looking to actually shave a couple of years off of their image. They sort of just keep each other company, and so this was not an uncommon scenario at all.
mom and daughter duo Shelley and Carrie wanted to drop a decade from the appearance of their faces. So did it work? Well, we're here with dermatologist Dr. Whitney Bowe, who helped in achieving their new looks. Are we ready to see them?
Yeah.
So this is what they look like before. Shelley and Carrie, come on out and join us.
Mother and daughter now, you look like sisters.
I love how we talk on the show often about, yeah, you can't necessarily turn back the clock completely, but how long does it take to achieve a look like this?
How long? Well,
Yeah.
with Shelley, it took about an hour, and with Carrie, I would say about 15 to 20 minutes.
Really?
So this is all minimally invasive, right? And tell us what you did to achieve that result.
Sure. So with Shelley, you know, the area that concerned her the most was really the under eye area. She felt like the under eye area, she felt like there were bags. It made her look tired all the time. So I actually tackled that area using a two-step approach. First, I used a product called Juvederm Voluma, and I placed that product actually on the bone across the entire cheekbone, and that created a very dramatic but very natural lift in her face. And then the next step, I took Restylane, which is another sugar gel, and I placed just tiny amounts right into what we call the tear trough, that little hollow right under the eye. And the combination of those two products just made her look like she'd been on vacation, a great night's sleep.
And I'm telling you, it shows.
let's not neglect Carrie. So what do we do for this gorgeous young lady?
The beautiful Carrie, she actually had a very similar complaint. What really surprised me is that Carrie told me that she had actually spoken to a number of different doctors who said that there was nothing they could do under her eyes. They said, you know, your under eye is just areas puffy and it's a little crepey looking and you're just going to have to live with that. So, you know, I was very happy to prove
Not
them
in
wrong.
2015, Carrie. You don't have to live with that.
I was very pleased to prove those doctors wrong. So I used a very similar approach for her under eye as well. And then the other thing with Carrie was just the fine lines around her forehead area. And also, if you look at her before, her eyelids, her upper eyelids were getting a little bit heavy, just making her look a little tired. So again, just using those strategic injections of the Dysport, I was able to smooth out the forehead and just give her almost a little tightening effect in her upper lids, almost reshaping her brows. Very natural, very subtle.
And Carrie, beyond having, I know you're not enjoying looking at your before picture. I see you.
No idea.
But you're clearly happy as well with the results.
I'm very happy.
2 happy customers.
Very nice.
I would say 2 great results. I would say minimum decade off the appearance. Dr. Bowe, thank you so much. Carrie, we appreciate it. We'll be right back.